G'day everybody. I want to talk about when it comes to working, is it the work that people prefer? Is it the work you can keep up with? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I can go on welfare, get $100 to spare, as we need something to get things and stuff like that. Decide to wear holy boxer shorts for a little while longer, so I can spare $100, as they say, on things as they call luxuries, as you don't get much luxuries on welfare and you're not meant to, which I understand. But what's the best way to go about it? Is it better to do what everyone else does and use my noggin and buy things that for $100 that I couldn't really make myself, as we have machines that do things much better than us and are much more cleaner and propagandaed out there with ads to sell? What do I mean by that? Well, you can get a thing like this one here I bought for $23 as things go up and down in price, as they try to fish as much as they can from you with algorithms. Right? And so with that, nothing's ever the same. As I'm getting another one for $18, $5 cheaper. Not because it was on sale, it's just because that's how it's sold from a particular person, and they're not too fussed about making so much money on that product as they might be doing well on another. And so what happens with that $100? You can do nothing and spend $100, right, and buy an item like this and many other little things that humans will say, that is cool, it's worth something. Right? Or you can spend exactly the same $100 and just get yourself some glue and some paintbrushes and go back to what they taught you to do, so we can all move on and do things. And you can make yourself one of these, like this, with some junk and stuff like that. And because it's recycled junk, some people, and some, if you've got a badge, it could be, this was made by an artist, it would be worth a fortune once you get the badge. To get the badge, you need to have some luck, and not what you know, but who you know, to receive more of that luck. Right? And so if you made something like that, or something like that piece over there, right, which would you rather have for $100? Which could sell better when I go to sell it? Is it really the things that got a lot of effort into it? It has to look cool, be different, mate. If there was a lot of them around, right, will it be worth more in this society? They would say, sorry, trying to do a cough and do a clip. They would say that when there's more out there, it isn't. Right? And so we still got all the hard work. So to get that, you have to spend $100 and put in perhaps a day or a few hours up to a week of effort that might not be easy for you. Perhaps you might be a person that struggles to do things physical in a lot of cases, or physical time is precious. So how much would that be worth, right, to the people? Now they'll start to say, well, value comes to the ones that have it and set it because it's got a story and all that kind of stuff. And that's true, right? But where should we spend our money if we fail in that? Right? So say I'm a person all by myself. How can I keep up, is another way of putting it, to a market that will get all these cool things? In fact, I could probably nearly buy that in a plastic mold version, all painted up and everything. So it's the same look, just don't touch it, but it looks the same from a distance. It can even come with some flashing lights, as I haven't put mine on there yet. I put some around the border. And I did it all with less than $100, and I didn't have to lift a finger. And it's already propaganded and out there. They've seen it, they know it sells, they know the value. But they don't know the value of that. They don't know that you might have bunged that together real quickly. They start to have to think. My speech and my stories could help sell it, but perhaps I don't have that. So does that make that product less money, as I don't have a loyal salesman to help me sell it? You say, what do you reckon? Where do you reckon we're failing? Is it because these Chinese dudes got paid $1 an hour and it only cost them 5 cents to have dinner for the night? And they can sell that price as, they had plenty of plenty if they chuck seeds out all over the places. Their government doesn't whinge about you chucking a seed into an empty paddock, you could say, as a lot of people who have ego and all that like to have their empty paddocks just sitting around in governments and failure and have failures in certain areas. China can't afford that. They do things a little differently. But anyway, have a good one. I hope you get my point. You could call this one a bit of a riddler, right? That gets people thinking, what do I mean? You could say I'm just talking some shit. In some education areas, they will say that, as they don't understand the joke, as some people would say. But anyway, have a good one, and good luck with competing with the ones that do better out there, and say that you need to earn more by doing smarter. Have a good one, and see you later.